Are these mascaras different? If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and hit that little notification bell. That way you do not miss a video when I upload one all about beauty, whether that's makeup, skincare, or fashion. If you are interested in seeing more about e.l.f., you can click on this playlist up here or down below in the description box. I wanted to see, really, is there a difference? And this ranking is in no certain order. What I'm gonna do is at the end of this video, I will tell you how I would rank them. So first up, we have Keep Your Curl. Here is what the container looks like. It is a more rubberized silicone. There is little bristles on both ends. The bottom has a little bit of a smaller than the top. The price for this is $5 for 0.27 fluid ounce. Supposed to keep your curl all day long. There was no clumping when I applied it. It did give a little bit more length and it did kind of show my curl. But I will say that overall, I didn't feel like it kept my curl at the end of the night better than any other mascaras. There was a little bit of smudging underneath the eye. Next up, another black container. This is the 3-in-1 mascara. Here is what the tube looks like. And this retails for $4. And this wand is a little different. It is the silicone rubberized as well. But look at it, has that little bump on the end of it. Is supposed to, as you probably guessed, have 3 claims: lengthen, define, and volumize. There was no fallout or smudging with this one. It is more of a wet formula than the Keep It Curl, so I did get a little bit on my top lid as I was applying it, so you just have to be aware of that. This one I'd say gave me more volume than length. If you are always looking for your holy grail mascara, let me know by giving me a thumbs up down below. Also, I would love to know, what is your biggest pain point when it comes to mascaras? Are you looking for something that holds the curl, adds volume, length, doesn't smudge? Like, what is your biggest pain point? Let me know down in the comments down below. Next, now this one is a waterproof length and volume mascara. They do have a non-waterproof one. So this is the length and volume mascara. Here is what the wand looks, or the container looks like. Again, just pretty much like the other ones. Here is what the wand looks like. That is not like the other ones. This is more of a brush wand than the other two were more silicone. And the claims on this one is to create fuller, thicker looking lashes that say, "Come hither, even when wet." That's what it says on the page. And this one is $4. There was no smudging or anything when I wore this. It didn't clump my lashes. Okay, now let's move on to the newer mascaras in their line. This is the Lash It Loud. If you do want to see a video of this compared with the Too Faced Better Than Sex, I will link that up above and down below. This is the travel size. Now the full size retails for $6. The claims of the Lash It Loud is this is supposed to be a mega mascara. Fuller, bolder, and longer than ever lashes. The travel size is $4. I would recommend that. I feel like mascaras, go bad kind of quick, and I would prefer if actually all mascaras came in the full size and the travel size personally. This is a bigger brush. It is kind of the rubberized silicone again. And I would say out of the ones so far, this is the wettest formula. I feel like it definitely did what it claims. It does add length and volume. If I had to pick one that I saw the most of, I'd say it adds a little bit more length for me than volume, but it did do both actually. I don't like wearing it on the lower lash line because when I did wear it on there, I did notice smudging. So just as an FYI, but when I just wore it on the top lashes, by the end of the night, there was no smudging or, you know, the raccoon eyes. The first time I wore it, I thought, okay, it looks nice, it's okay. But then as I started wearing it more, I actually liked it better. And their newest mascara is the Big Mood. And so it's kind of interesting. We can see that, you know, before in the collection, they were pretty much all just the black standard tube, and really the only difference was what the actual mascara was with the name wrote on it. But then the last two have really been different. So it'll be interesting to see the next mascara they come out with. Are they gonna go back to the black tube, or is like every mascara gonna have its own like color story? Just interesting. Claims of this one is to plump and lift those lashes. Here is what this brush looks like, and this is an hourglass brush, and it's the more bristle fabric type brush than your silicone one. Definitely fluffy, a little bit more similar to, I'd say, like the Lash Princess, the Lash Paradise, or the Too Faced Better Than Sex ones, kind of more along that lines. The price is inching up again. This is $7. So we went from $4 to $7. The Lash Princess, those type, I feel like you can feel them as you're applying them. But this one, it was just so light and airy. And it did, I say that I agree with the claims on this one too. It did add length and added that volume at the bottom. I, you know, kind of went in that zigzag motion. So I think that this one lives up to its hype. It's a slightly wet formula too, but not as much as the Lash Princess and Lash Paradise. I feel like with those, sometimes whenever I use those, I have to always make sure that I'm very careful that it doesn't transfer on the lid, and I didn't feel like this one did that. But I do think the Lash It Loud is a wetter formula than the Big Mood. And then these three are a more dry formula than those two. Let me know, is this video helpful? Is this style of video where comparing them and comparing the price and the wands? These rankings are purely based on my experience with the mascara and how I like them. The bottom one for me is the Keep Your Curl. Then I would follow that with the 3-in-1 mascara. Like I said, it's good. It's just, I feel like these other ones are a little bit better. If you're looking for an everyday more natural look, then I would say Lash It Loud, Big Mood, and then the number one is the length and volume. I really, really like this mascara. It's just easy. You don't have to worry about flaking or smudging or transferring. So this would be my number one pick for kind of like every day. Again, that is the length and volume. Now, if you're wanting to go for that dramatic, I want some length, I want some volume, I want some va-va-voom, I would say in third place, the length and volume would move down to third place. It's really hard because these are so kind of close, but the reason that the Lash It Loud would come in second place to this one is because the Lash It Loud is a little bit more wet, so I feel like it didn't transfer, but like you have to be a little bit more aware of that. I just personally really liked the Big Mood on how fluffy it was to apply, and like I couldn't feel it. They're really similar, but for me personally, the Big Mood inches out the Lash It Loud just a hair. So let me know what you thought. Have you tried any of these mascaras, and do you agree with me, disagree? What do you think? What's your favorite mascara? All of that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more e.l.f. related videos, you can click on any of them that are popping up on the screen now. And if you haven't already and you love makeup and skincare, then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. It is absolutely free. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Have a good day.